Strategy games are one of the most popular genres in the gaming world, attracting players with their focus on planning, tactics, and critical thinking. From building sprawling cities to managing epic war campaigns, strategy games can provide an unmatched gaming experience. So today, we'll dive into the new upcoming strategy games that are set to release in 2025 and 2026. Anno 117 Pax Romana is an upcoming city-building and real-time strategy game, set to release on November 13, 2025. It is the 8th installment in the Anno series and is the first to be set in the Roman Empire.
Ambitious installment to date. In this premier builder set at the height of the Roman Empire, build your provinces with unmatched detail, flexibility, and scale, from the beautiful heartland of Latium to the mysterious Celtic wetlands of Albion. And you, as a Roman governor, get to build your cities as you see fit. The year is 117. Rome's emperor, seeking to reclaim imperial lands struck by disaster decades ago, sends you to restore prosperity to these once thriving provinces. As your first city grows, a series of events will see you exiled across the sea to the distant frontiers of Albion. Every decision you make as governor matters. Will you embrace local traditions or Roman ambitions? Will you grow your provinces through diplomacy and commerce, or conquer through military strength? Your choices will shape not only the future of your citizens and your provinces, but your own story as well. The journey of any empire begins with a single building. When approaching an island, claim ownership by adding a trading post to its shore. Then, create some roads and move on to building housing for new residents and setting supply chains in motion to produce resources, such as lumber, giving you the means to expand. Of course, as governor, you'll need a place to live, and it's safest to place your own villa inland, away from exposed coastlines. Each island offers resources based on how fertile they are for a given crop. Lands in Latium, for example, typically provide abundant lavender fields, as well as vineyards producing grapes, which in turn can be used to make wine, a source of both income and happiness. In Albion, settlements may rely on eel fisheries for food and reed farms for making clothing items such as shoes for workers. Much better than Roman sandals for muddy terrain. Entire islands can be devoted to a single industry. Always consider the various stages of the supply chains, from raw material to transformation, then storage, as the placement of each element directly affects efficiency. How your settlement looks and feels is up to you. Latium might inspire an organized design, straight roads, square neighborhoods, organized fields. Albion, with its marshlands, might influence more organic designs, with diagonal roads and settlements respecting the island's natural shape. In addition, your cities can be customized to reflect your vision. Ornaments, luxurious public spaces, awe-inspiring marvels of engineering, pristine marble roads worthy of Rome itself. As your population grows, higher-tier residents will be attracted to your cities, bringing along their need for higher quality goods. Build markets to raise your people's income. A tavern will keep spirits high. In time, more landmarks will be unlocked. From bathhouses, theaters, to the Colosseum, each impacting citizens' quality of life. Fulfilling the needs of your population by strategically building public services will influence your people's attributes, from happiness to fire safety. City planning, however, is only the beginning, as each city is a direct reflection of the values of those who build it. As governor, each decision slowly shapes the identity of you.
Return to the RTS series' roots with deeply satisfying strategy gameplay. Take command of 4 unique Warhammer 40,000 factions, including the Adeptus Mechanicus in their series debut.
Capturing power source. The orcs attack! Kill them all! Here we go! Roar! Tech priest leader sighted.
In the Omnissiah's name, unleash the fury of the machine!
Purge them to the last! Vehicle engaging! We shall know no fear!
All shall die!
Withdraw!
Pull back!
Do not submit to defeat. Fight to the last. Runner through! Eradicated! Dark shields! For the Emperor!
Star Wars Zero Company is a single-player town-based tactics game set in the twilight of the Clone Wars.
Planetary invasions, all-out assaults, cities bombed to rubble. Truth is, there's a war you don't see. The one fought in the shadows. The war beneath the war. A war that's won with the right strategy. Surveillance, ciphers, good old-fashioned sabotage. These aren't the heroes they tell stories about. They're professionals. Setting aside their differences to take on the impossible. But that's the job, and they get it done.
Master of Command is a tactical real-time strategy game in which we campaign as the commander of one of the 5 powers participating in the 7 Years' War.
I sought no war, but war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Game of Thrones War for Westeros is a classic real-time strategy in the world of Westeros. Conquer the Seven Kingdoms solo or in treacherous free-for-all multiplayer, command the great houses, rally iconic heroes, and rewrite the fate of the
I
realm.
think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know. This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies.
Demiurgos is an upcoming strategy god simulation game. Players will make use of the powers of the divine to influence the masses in a positive and negative manner as they deem fit. Create a religion, command priests, and lead the people to eternal life or chaos.
Their cities grow, our faith they hold. Their prayers we heed, their fates we steer. Build strong our will, let rivals fear. Foes march to seize our sacred land. We bridge the seas with mighty hand. With cunning laws we shape their soul. Our will prevails, the board we hold. We quake the earth, hurl stars to smite, raise peaks to pierce the vaulted night. The board now hums with godly strife. Our cities shine with sacred life.
Disciples Domination is an upcoming dark fantasy strategy RPG with turn-based combat. Take your place on Queen Aviana's throne and attempt to hold together a crumbling kingdom.
Where are the others?
The others could still be coming.
Your death.
The Liberator reigns!
Gilded Destiny is a grand strategy game set during the times of the Industrial Revolution. We can lead a country of our choosing through the 19th and 20th century. Our responsibilities include controlling things like politics, economy, army, society, or religion.
Modern technology and the exciting unknown await on distant shores. Ahead lie freedom and hope. Hope of success. Freedom to forge my own future. Of their new lives here, many recount tales of unbridled opportunity, fortune and abundance. Others tell sagas of misfortune and tragedy, crime, corruption and lawlessness. The trials we suffered at home have hardened my resolve. We know of the despair that famine, poverty and persecution can inflict. In this unprecedented era, the pendulum can swing from prospect to turmoil in a moment. Life in this new land can be challenging, yet inspiring. My hands, that once worked the soil, now craft metals in futuristic machinery. I'm not the only one searching for a new life. In the city, each avenue joins towering factories, staggering innovations and hopeful workers. The tiring work, long hours and crowded cities provide unbridled opportunity, but they represent a stark shift from the way of life back home. I often hope for simpler times once again. Stories of opportunities out west, new jobs, unlimited land, unimaginable wealth have convinced me to stay, to plan, to aim for the frontier. I look ahead to the horizon through a gilded lens. This is my destiny. A gilded destiny.
I know you will make it right. Blood for blood.
From the ashes of your world, you have built something new. The people here trust you, work for you, fight for you. If these people are willing to sweat for you, spill blood for you, If they see you as the strongest oak at the heart of the wood, then you must accept the responsibility of being a leader.
The gods gather their war host for Ragnarok.
Your people will look to you to lead them through times of bountiful harvest and through famine. You must be the wise arbiter of their disputes. You must forge blades and build ships. You must lead your warriors in battle. Stand like a rock in the blood fray with them. Reward them with meat and mead and silver.
This is what I have been waiting for.
Protect their women and their young ones. And protect your own honor, too.
Traitor!
Will you do all this, Gunnar, son of Grim? Will you swear it here, before these people and before the gods?
I swear it. I swear it!
Transport Fever 3 is a third installment of the economic strategy series focused on the topic of transportation.
To the latest wonders of technology. Starting out is simple. But there is no limit to complexity. No matter where, no matter the challenge, efficiency brings success, and progress never ends. Are you ready to connect the world? Transport Fever 3.
Yeah, lights on, cold lungs, ghost breath curling in smoke. Kick off, city clicks on, and the metropolis woke. Match day, panic, laces strangling throats. No joke, dreams on the sternum. Every step murmurs broke. Locker room hush, heart drum lines under the hum. Revy runs numbers, crunch funds till fingers go numb. Bills hill high, banner wide, balance won't come. Then at the doorstep, door knockers, drum, drum, drum. Fans chant, glory, no stories, no alibis used. Bleachers creak, seas deep, every boo is a bruise. Mischance, finance, reputation's a dues. One slip, switch, flips, stick up mics, mute the news. Blade for blade, makes broke blades, empty vents. For the kid with the ball, small wallet, big intent. Just grind on the pitch, win or break, we persist. Copa City, we really live in scars, prove the game's legit.
Kid.
Ashes of the Singularity II is a massive RTS game utilizing AI agents to help human players manage the large-scale battles.
Now, it's just a reminder of how much we've lost. More and more of Earth is being bought and turned into Tyrannia. How long until the entire planet is consumed? We should have stopped them years ago. But today, we take our world back.
Life Below is a refreshing twist in the city-building genre. Set beneath the waves, shape thriving coral reefs, revive collapsing ecosystems, and grow a living seascape in a heartfelt narrative by Rihanna Pratchett. DarkSwitch is a vertical survival city builder. Build a city on a great tree and defend it against the fog. Face the challenges of limited real estate, scarce resources, and tough moral choices as you seek to uncover the mystery of the Veil.
Our explorations take us from the safety of the tree to the fog-cloaked lands below, which poison the soul and steal the mind. To survive, we have had to make hard choices. But we learned to fight back against the threats. With resources secured, we are expanding, living without fear instead of surviving in it. We uncover ancient technologies, and new discoveries reveal themselves to us, as do new allies and new enemies. The fog is relentless. The monsters who call it home innumerable. And when fear is about to consume everything, only the tree's light can bring hope.
We got our order.
March of Giants is a free-to-play 4v4 war MOBA currently in development by Amazon Games Montreal. The game is set in a gritty steampunk world that blends early 1900s technology with science and magic.
Glory eternal! Unleash your beasts!
Sensory storm comes to play!
As they charge the town castle! Charge!
Looks like giants can be killed.
Sintopia is a humoristic god game strategy, in which we are responsible for managing hell. We can observe the residents of the overworld living on the surface, influencing their lives.
A little chaos, and I'm very good at cleaning up messes.
Oh no.
Here in Hell, efficiency and order is key, and this is not it. There's no secret. We need more muscle. No, not you, big boy. Muscle in terms of sin control, silly. Make sure you provide specialist treatments. Hire the best personnel and keep them motivated. Carve out a route to resurrection and life comes crawling back. Up here in the overworld, the hummus manage just fine. Busy little things. But it's not all pleasure and temptation. If you're in the mood to meddle, no one's stopping you from getting a little intimate with the chaos. Finally, something worth my time. It's balanced. It's beautiful. And oh, so brutal. And we're only getting started. The real job starts September 4th.
Report. What have our scouts found?
Devastation. Tomb structures are active across the planet. The Necron laws awaken their legions for war. Undying warriors and technological horrors are decimating the Imperials. But their machine cult's resistance is fierce. Their tech priests are reinforcing the front lines with everything they have, human and machine alike. It's a bitter fight to maintain their production capabilities and make the Necrons pay for every inch of ground taken. That ground, though, is now within the Imperial cities. It'll be no easy thing securing our target amidst this destruction.
Luck has, need keeps, toil earns. Is the Oathband ready to deploy?
Our hearts burn, Lord Greenyear. Where do we strike?
Wherever the wisdom of the Votan decides.
Welcome, architects! Design and develop your own personalized penitentiary in Prison Architect 2. The quasi-prison builder has broken out into 3D, and it's up to you to contain it. Atre Dominance Wars is a 4x real-time strategy with a twist of god game elements. It offers a fresh experience in the genre, original dynamic world, unique races, and lore-based detective work.
will you bring blessings upon others? Or bring destruction? Expand your dominion over the realms. Master the magic of the four worlds. Study ancient script and forge artifacts of untold power. Raise your armies and transform them through arcane knowledge. Crush your enemies and their cities. Unleash the might of your legions upon the world. Annihilate all who oppose you and ascend as the Elder God.
The sun has always been the main source of life for us. Now, though, it only brings death. After the flash, we must stay on the dark side of the moon. We must constantly move while gathering remaining resources to keep us eternally running into the darkness. Despite us always hiding in the shadows, we try to preserve the remnants of the light. The remnants of our humanity. How long will we last? I wish I knew.
Soldiers.
Sudden Strike 5 is the fifth mainline installment of an RTS series set during World War II. A host of tactical options and more than 300 units, and features 25 campaign missions. We have a lot of freedom in terms of how we want to complete objectives, and the game allows us to prepare individual tactics.
All that you have. The enemy will not yield, and he is seasoned, heavily armed, and ruthless. But we do not stand unprepared. From the tireless effort comes an overwhelming force of trained fighters, weapons, and munitions. My unwavering trust in your courage, your discipline, and your skill stands firm. And so will you. We will accept nothing less than complete victory. Stand firm and move forward upon your great and noble mission.
Roman Empire Wars is a tactical RTS set during the times of the Roman Empire. Become an emperor and guide your legions to victory. The Guild, Europa 1410, is the fourth installment in the series of economic strategies with RPG elements, serving as its reboot. Choose your profession and master trade, politics and intrigue to climb the social ladder and found a dynasty.
When I came to town,
I could have become anyone. A merchant, a priest, a blacksmith, or a thief. But I decided to uphold the law. The town flourished with culture and business. But not everyone played fair. In the most unlikely of situations, I fell in love. Over the years, I secured my succession. And my hard work paid off. But times were not always good. War and famine brought hardship. And hardship brought back my old enemy. I learned that politics is a dirty game, and even small crooks can become powerful. But I've always wanted justice. Which path will you choose?
Welcome, my liege. You have inherited one of the greatest kingdoms of Europe. You must explore the land around your kingdom and brave the seas to travel further afield. You will meet foreign rulers who will either become your greatest allies or worst enemies. Collect relics and valuable items along the way. Learn skills in areas such as warfare or statecraft. Implement new laws that unlock unique ways of managing your kingdom. And research technologies which advance your realm through the ages. Construct buildings in your cities. Improve lands around them to extract valuable resources. And conquer regions to expand your empire. Gather your most loyal vassals to raise armies and march into battles against rival kingdoms. Send your bravest knights to merciless duels, and your esteemed nobles to host diplomatic gatherings. Those who will act with nobility and honor. Though, don't forget they have their own minds, and won't always do as you want. Their actions will have consequences. But you are a mighty monarch who is capable of controlling their vassals, explore dungeons, complete quests, and experience countless exciting adventures. Manage your relationships, balancing their needs and personalities with your own goals. Reward the loyal with land, power, and royal titles. And inflict justice on those who do not obey the king's law. Do you have what it takes to be the king?
Project Haven is a tactical turn-based game with RPG elements, in which we command a squad of Steel Dragon's mercenaries, trying to survive in the futuristic Haven city.
Welcome back to RNN and our ongoing coverage of the Martian invasion. Tonight, all eyes are on the brave soldiers of the Global Military Alliance. Facing almost insurmountable odds, these heroes are fighting day and night to stop the Martians in their tracks. At the forefront of Earth's battle against the Martians is Colonel Marcus Shaw. Drawing on decades of experience, he brings his own unique capabilities to the conflict. But even civilians are stepping up to help defend the Earth against the terror from the Red Planet. Meanwhile, the GMA's splicing program is harnessing the power of science to create a brand new weapon in the war against the Martians. These volunteer hybrid super soldiers are already beginning to turn the tide of battle. But with Martian forces gaining ground across the world, a steady supply of volunteers is essential to the war effort. So, head to your
Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown is a real-time strategy set in the titular universe, containing additional roguelike and survival elements.
You're not the first explorer to set foot on this rock with grand ambitions. You see, this planet has a harsh way of greeting its guests. But with the arrival of our relaunched mission, you will come equipped better than any pioneer before you. Armed with the latest innovations in space colonization, redesigned and upgraded, with all the tools needed to create a thriving future on a planet that is constantly rooting against you. So, let's see what you can build from this. Surviving Mars.
Admiral, sir, our scouts are reporting that there's an enemy carrier task force bearing 080, 90 miles. They're launching planes.
Sound general quarters. All hands to battle stations.
General quarters. All hands manual battle station. Enemy dive bombers astern! They're coming for us! Enemy flat top, right on 3 o'clock. Commence torpedo run. Hold it slow and steady, boys. On my mark. Torpedoes away! All aircraft, commence your attack! Hey-ho! Bandits, straight ahead! Take them down, guys! Home plate, strike group on approach. We've made it. Strike group, you're clear to land. Admiral's waiting for your report on the bridge. Welcome home.
Tropico 7 is the 7th installment in a series of economic strategies. This part of the series brings some new features like terraforming the terrain, a system of political affiliation, or a tactical aspect.
Tropico is the greatest country on Earth, but guess what? It's about to get even better. I know what you're thinking. Can it be done? Can Tropico rise again, be even bigger, even better than before? Ha! My dear friends, Anything is possible when I'm in charge. Pure, untouched potential, waiting for greatness. Imagine a Tropico like never before! The best Tropico in history! You're welcome! Oh, too vague?
Brace yourself!